unnusakut qojan naming tabbane qataugunnaqama upigusutsiartunga samaane qataugunnarninni tabbane nuukmi ammalu taanna pivalliajulerineq ukiortartumiut isimagillugit uqauseqijauniartillugu unnusakut. Thank you for inviting me to your forum. I am delighted to be here in Nuuk and to participate in this panel discussion on the question of economic development for the peoples of the Arctic. The government of Nunavut is committed working with our partners to improve the lives of our people and the territory's economy. We have set 4 priorities for our mandate: self-reliance and optimism through education and training, healthy families through strong and resilient communities, economic growth through responsible development across all sectors, and good government through wise use of our resources. These priorities support our vision for the future, which is to make Nunavut a place where Nunavut are prosperous, well-educated, and self-reliant. We envision a place where we live comfortably in a modern world with traditional cultures and values as a guide, where we manage and develop our resources responsibly, and where development benefits our workforce and local business operators. We are working hard to achieve this vision, where we've had some success. Since the world economic downturn in 2008, Nunavut has experienced a strong economic growth. And even though our resources development sector has been affected by the community commodity collapse in the past year or so, positive growth is expected for 2016, continuing to 2017. For Nunavut, this economic growth has supported rising prosperity. Since Nunavut's creation as a territory in 1999, the average personal income has nearly doubled, and the number of Nunavut employed has risen steadily. Nonetheless, significant hurdles need to be overcome as we support and enable economic development for the people of Nunavut. Our mandate recognizes that Nunavut, while having a basic economy in place, remains undeveloped. We need investment in infrastructure, but we also need to educate our people so they can enter the workforce. And we need to develop our natural resources so that everyone can enjoy prosperity. We recognize that too many people are still unemployed and underemployed, and that for too many people, income are too low. Economic development means that building an economy that is able to create more opportunities for employment, entrepreneurship, and investment. It's also an economy that is able to translate human potential in prosperity. Within this context, we recognize that responsible resource development will be the foundation of our future prosperity and success. Factoring in inflation, Nunavut's economy is expected to grow almost 4% this year. It has been the case in recent years. Much of this growth is coming from the mining and mineral exploration. Last year, mineral exploration expenditures reached $215 million, ranking Nunavut 5th in the country. We are also seeking to ensure economic diversification so that our economy is not so dependent on mining and mineral exploration or public sector spending. Nunavut's tourism industry is getting stronger, but I believe There is still much we can learn from Greenland's example. The number of tourists visiting Nunavut and the amount they spend in the territory have both increased in recent years. Cruise ship voyages reached an all-time high last year, with about 30 community visits. Measures are being developed to better regulate the sector and maximize the economic benefits for Nunavut. This summer, with massive cruise ship, Crystal Serenity is bringing tourists to two of our communities. The number of passengers on the ship will surpass the number of people in those two hamlets. Nunavut's arts and crafts industry generates a significant economic impact. It provides the equivalent of over 1,000 jobs. After years of storage in Yellowknife, more than 8,000 Inuit artifacts have gone to the Winnipeg Art Gallery, and many of these are destined for Gallery's new Inuit Art Center. This is a great opportunity to build interest in the Inuit art and culture, but it will also allow us to sell pieces of artists' work at the gallery. Nunavut is a territory where there are plenty of economic opportunities. For example, the construction industry is benefiting from 4 major projects: the Mary River Iron Ore, the Iqaluit International Airport, the Canadian High Arctic Research Station, and a major public housing project. At the same time, our fisheries industry is rapidly growing. We harvest turbot, shrimp, and Arctic char. Through successful lobbying, Nunavut has gained more control of its fish species, or fish stocks. As the Government of Nunavut Minister of Economic Development and Transportation, I recognize that transportation infrastructure is an integral part of economic development for the peoples of the Arctic. It's simply growth in our economy depends on development of transportation infrastructure. Central to Nunavut's transportation system is the Iqaluit International Airport, the hub for most of air transportation through the territory. We are currently in the midst of redeveloping via a public-private partnership this airport, a development that is proceeding on schedule and on budget. In addition, with the support of the federal government, funding has been provided for the construction of marine facility in Pond Inlet and in Iqaluit. These projects, particularly the creation of a deep water port in Iqaluit, will significantly reduce offloading times for dry cargo, while also cutting fuel offloading times and reducing environmental risk. Infrastructure investments are important. At the same time, in order to realize Nunavut's full economic potential, we must also continue to make investments in the people of Nunavut. The government of Nunavut is doing this through our work on the reduction of poverty, examining social assistance, early childhood education, and skills development. For example, the government of Nunavut, through my department, provides funding to the Kiwadlik Mine Training Society and to other mine training initiatives throughout the territory. In recent years, Nunavut has seen a promising increase in the number of high school graduates. The government of Nunavut is working to ensure that more and more Nunavut high school graduates will pursue further education and skills training. We are confident there will be jobs for these graduates. In the next decade, we could see more mines operating in Nunavut. Currently, about 400 Nunavut Miut are employed at Agnico Eagle's Meadowbank mine and in business serving the mining company. With an increasingly skilled local workforce, when the nearby Meladine and Amau gold projects open up it will mean hundreds of new jobs and business opportunities for our residents. Baffin Land's Mary River Mine continues to extract iron ore and employ people from across the Arctic and beyond. In addition, in support of economic diversification I spoke about earlier, we recognize the importance of small business in supporting economic development for the people of the Arctic. We need to foster a small business sector that is creative and adaptable. Businesses need to be able to take advantage of opportunities as they arise and be resilient enough to survive economic and commodity cycles or the winding down of individual mines. The government of Nunavut will continue to ensure businesses in the north have the resources they need to grow. We have a range of funding and other programs available to help local businesses start up and expand. In addition, we continue to support our communities through partnerships so they can play a greater role in local economic development. In closing, I would like to say that Nunavut, our land, a place of great opportunity and development. The government of Nunavut is committed to furthering this opportunity and supporting growing economic development for the peoples of the Arctic. I look forward to more in-depth conversation on these issues during our panel discussion. Merci.